Hey, what's going on, fellow collectors? I think Lincoln Cents remain one of the most popular series to collect in general. High grade examples continue to sell for really impressive amounts, so I thought this would be a great video where we cover 5 of them from the 70s, so pretty newer cents that sold for really good money. Now, I didn't want to just cover ones with crazy errors or varieties on them, so there are some just regular 70s pennies in this list that sold for really good money. Of course, these were in higher grade, but if you ever come across any of these Lincoln cents in your pocket change and they have retained really good condition, then you could be sitting on good money. The first coin is a 1975 Lincoln cent. This one graded really well, MS68 Red by NGC. Now, at first glance, this might look like one of those common issues, but condition changes everything in the game of collecting. This doesn't just apply to coins, it applies to collecting really anything. Out of millions struck, only 20 examples have reached MS68 Red at NGC, with none finer. So it puts this firmly in that condition rarity territory. On September 16th, 2025, this coin sold for $750. So this is a really strong price for a modern cent without any variety to it, any error to it, just really, really good condition. So a tip is don't dismiss those common dates. In the highest grades, even regular issue Lincoln cents can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. So don't dismiss the regular 70s coins, newer ones, as we've seen with even up to the 2020s, with varieties and double dies that are worth hundreds. The next coin is a 1972D Lincoln cent. This one graded MS67 Plus Red by NGC. The Denver Mint struck more than 2.6 billion of these bad boys that year, but very few survive with really good condition. So blazing luster, sharp strike, and pristine surfaces needed for this high of a grade. Now, ones that aren't even this high but in the MS grades also sell for really good money, over $100. NGC reports just 26 coins at this level. That scarcity led to this one selling for $430. Registry demand again drives result here. So serious collectors compete for those ones that are going to be the finest examples. Always check census reports before bidding if you're going to get into this stuff, as that will help you gauge true rarity. The third coin on the list is a proof issue, so I wanted to change it up a bit. This is a 1970s small date Lincoln cent, graded PR67 Red. The 1970s cents come in both a large date and a small date variety, with the small date being scarcer and highly collected. From a mintage of just 2.6 million proofs, only a few of them are small dates, and even a fewer of those are going to be in really, really good condition. This example brought just $49 at auction on September 9th of 2025. I wanted to put this in the list because it's an affordable way for new collectors to acquire a variety that continues to grow in popularity and will gain value over time. Now to one of the most famous Lincoln cent varieties, the 1972 DDO. Now this is an FS101. This dramatic double die shows clear separation in both the date and the word Liberty, making it one of the most obvious and collectible double dies in the entire series. Now this one is graded MS65 Red by PCGS, and this example sold for $720. With an estimated mintage of around 75,000 pieces, it remains a highly desirable coin. While circulating examples can be found for far less money, high-grade red survivors like this command a really strong premium. They always sell for good money. For double dies, strong eye appeal is really what matters. The final coin on the list is another 1972 double die Obverse, but there's a good reason why this is also on the list. This time, it's the FS103 variety, graded MS65 Red by NGC. While not as famous or dramatic as that FS101 we just talked about, the FS103 is still collected as a recognized variety and, again, is one of those really affordable entry points for people trying to get into really cool double dies. This coin realized $129 on September 2nd of 2025. For those building variety sets of Lincoln cents, this is a great one that will add depth and interest without breaking the bank, so to speak. These 5 Lincoln cents, I think, illustrate the diversity of the series, from condition rarities like that 75 to famous varieties like the 72 FS101. That proof is also really cool and a cheap way to get into proofs. Prices range from just under $50 to over $700. So it proves that there's something for really anybody. If you're building a Lincoln cent collection, I have a few tips. Registry demand really drives premiums. Learn your double dies and date varieties. You can visit my website, varietyerrors.com, for everything free and downloadable free error guides. Don't overlook proofs. You can see here that for $50 you can get into a really cool one. Even modern cents in high grades can also deliver really big turns, and you saw that with the 75. So which of these Lincoln cents would you want in your collection? Let me know in the comments. More importantly, let me know what you have come across in your collectible searches. You found that old comic book, trading card, you collect sneakers, clothes, whatever. It doesn't have to be currency. Let us know in the comments. I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next video.